Today I'm taking a look at what I think is actually a very cool lamp. It has quite a lot of different features compared to the lamp that I'm using currently, which is an LED lamp. The only complaint, if I had to have one, is I wish that the USB output was a little more powerful than what it is, therefore, you know, giving you a faster charge. So that would be my only real complaint about the actual lamp as a whole. And that output is a 1 amp, which is fine. It'll work. It's just going to be a slower charge, but not such a big deal. It has a weighted base, so it's not going to tip over very easily, and it is padded on the bottom. So you can see right here, this ring, it's not going to cause you to scratch the desk surface that it's on. And what I like about this, I like this lighted base. You actually have a color wheel here, and I don't know how well it's going to actually show up with the camera, but you can kind of just choose whatever color you prefer the most. And then if you touch in the center area here, it's the actual power, so you can turn the base off and on according to what you like. So I'll turn it off for the moment. In the center is where you power the actual LED light itself, and if we touch that, that's off. There's a few different brightness levels, so you can see it's kind of got a dim, medium, and then a bright, and then of course off. In addition to that, you can turn this. It has a pretty nice amount of turn. It can go almost completely to one side, so it actually has a pretty wide coverage in that regard. This portion will fold down, also extends straight up, although I'm not sure why one would want to do such a thing. The power provided to the lamp is through a micro USB, and it plugs into a regular wall outlet. It would have been nice if this had been a standard USB to plug into an adapter, so you could plug it into a power bank directly, but you could use your own micro USB cable, you know, if you wanted to. And then the output is located here right beside of it. On the back are your up and down buttons to set your clock, date, and everything else. This little tab here is to allow for battery backup. They include a screwdriver to access and replace that battery. I haven't pulled this because I'm not really worried about the battery backup. It takes just a few seconds to set it. And then of course you have your user manual. Now, in terms of the additional features, you have this display here, and February 10th, it's 9 minutes after 10 a.m. and you have 24 and 12-hour formats available depending upon what you like. Then you also have the temperature showing in Fahrenheit. I don't think you can change that to Celsius, but it's pretty close to what the temperature is in here according to the thermostat, within a few degrees, so it seems pretty accurate. And then it says month and date and time, so you can designate which one those are in case there was any question. The 3 buttons on the back are the set button, the up and the down, and you just hold down the set button, make the adjustments, and hit the set button again, and you're good to go. And there is an alarm on this, but I never will use it. I don't suspect it will be very loud because you can hear the buttons. That turns the alarm off and on just by pushing one of the let's see, I think it is the outer button here, which is the down button. I don't remember which one that was. The other thing is, if you don't like this display and you hold down the arrow buttons for 3 seconds, you can shut that off completely in the event that you wanted to do so. I kind of like it myself. So overall, it really looks nice. Can't think of any other major things that you would want to know other than maybe the LEDs. There, I believe, is 27 LEDs contained within the unit, and it's a no glare style LED, so it should be better for your eyes as far as that goes. That's what it's supposed to be, basically. 1500 lux is the rating for the light, and the Kelvin range is listed as 2800 to 5000 or 5500 Kelvin. So that gives you some idea on what to expect on that, but I just think it's really nice with the touch aspect and the addition of the color options that are available. And I really love this display because that's not something that you would typically find in all lamps. Okay, so if you want to find out more, you can check out the link below the video, and you can see other details, read other opinions of the lamp from other reviewers and such on Amazon. Okay, thank you.